Let's see if we can't do something about my boredom.
All right, we're through the underwater passage. And nothing bad will ever happen again. Let's sleep in a tent, just in case. Just in case we get tired and cranky. Seems the damn, I want to say Damassian, but it's like Dampsian. Got all blowed up by airships. I believe those were the Red Wings, son. The moment you take Cecil away from Captain of the Red Wings, they became a bunch of assholes. Who knew? You're like, I think they might have already been assholes, Uncle Tenfey. Have you already forgotten Acidia? I'm like, what? The town from Final Fantasy 2? What does that have to do with anything? Everyone's deader than a conch. Okay. How's everybody's equipment doing these days? Pretty good. You love to see it. Oh no, the crystal. That's what you get for having a crystal here, son. Matoya ain't never gonna give you all no dank herb now. Oh no, they looted all the good items except this one. My favorite good item. Just taking a quick glance at the ancient text. Son, y'all wouldn't fault me for that, would you? Y'all wouldn't fault me for that, would you? You swindler. You rapscallion. You ragamuffin. You spoony bard. There you go, boys. Everybody stand up and clap. If you've ever wondered where the insult spoony or the name of certain infamous content creators, spoony, comes from, it's the English translation of this game. So there you go. I wish they could find the person that did the English translation and be like, what made you pick Spoony? Why Spoony? Why not Forky? Or Sporky? Damn you. The English translator of Final Fantasy IV. Oh, Tella's real mad because his daughter Anna got blowed up. Edward, that's the Spoony Bard's name. Damn-Cyan. We'll just say Damn-Cyan. Damn-Cyan. Damn-Cyan! We're still 2 Final Fantasies early yet again. Apparently the prince or king of this kingdom pretends to be a bard so that people don't bother him, because who the hell wants to bother and talk to a bard? Golbez? Is that the new captain of the Red Wings? That sounds like the name some asshole would have, son. Isn't he the head of the Adams family? Gomez Adams is a cool guy. This guy sounds like a huge shitheel. In black armor. Even a Dark Knight knows you wear dark purple. God, he's ruining everything. Apparently Anna died saving Edward. What a shame. My God, slap the shit out of that Dark Knight. He ain't having none of it. He's full of piss and vinegar. His left hand was named Piss and his right hand was named Vinegar, and Cecil caught both of them with his mouth. Son, even Rydia is like, my village got blown up by this asshole and my mom got slaughtered, but you don't see me moping around. Idiot. Even Rydia knows that Edward is the game's worst character. I feel like I could say that with complete confidence, and nobody, not even the greatest contrarian of all time, will oppose me in the comments. Not even Edward fan XX69. Now Cecil's just mad and paying Tella's slap forward, son. Oh yeah, I forgot. You have to stop being sad because my girlfriend is sick. No one else is allowed to be sad until I'm making out with my white mage girlfriend again, while Kane sits in the bushes outside and watches. The secretions of the antlion when it lays its eggs, that's what a sand pearl is? Not since when I learned what the dragon at the beginning of Lunar Silver Star Story makes the diamonds out of. Have I been so disgusted? A hovercraft? What level of technology are we at? All right, don't worry, everyone. We lost the Sage Tella from our party, which, once again, we could have stripped him asshole naked first if we were really worried about min-maxing his gear. But I think we'll be all right. But we gained Edward the Bard. The party is in good shape now, boys. Also, hovercraft. So yeah, this is one thing about this game that's always thrown me off. Like, I can accept the airship, because it's like this weird magical steampunk flying vessel with like big helicopter blades, but this is just like a hovercraft. The cool thing about a hovercraft is you can go over these rocks in the shallows. It's kind of like the tiny Bronco. Yeah, if a hovercraft is weird, it's almost as weird as getting a biplane and having it immediately shot down by Shinra soldiers, and somehow it only functions as a shallow water boat. But yeah, we can come back here if we wanted to. And we do, because we probably should get provisions. All right, Edward, what you got going on? First of all, get your ass off of the top party slot, son, and get your ass to McDonald's where you're getting dinner. We should probably put him in the back row. He has a harp. First of all, how dare you wear a good accessory that would be better on one of our other characters. Boom. Here, you can have... No, I keep forgetting that the thing is going to skip the empty spots. Okay. Yeah. He's got his own plumed hat. I don't know if the harp is a long-range weapon, and it doesn't really matter. I wouldn't really expect much out of old Edward here, so let's just plop him in the back row. You're less than half of Rydia's level, too. Sad. Sad. All right. Here we are in town. Nobody can frown when we're here in town. All right, let's sell some of our excess garbage. I've got this dark sword and these dark armors. Technically, I could sell that rod. I think Edward could use the bow and arrow. I wonder if he'd be able to hit anything with it. Who knows? Who cares? That's the important part. Okay, we do want to go back to Dam Cyan Castle and get some treasures, but in the meantime, we got all kinds of cash money now that we've gone through a dungeon. Got plenty of potions. I'm going to buy some more Maiden's Kisses, but I don't think the next dungeon has frogs, so we'll just be prepared for future frogs. Did you guys hear a future frog? Boom. Give me 10 of that shit. 10 of that shit. A bunch of tents would be nice. We'd cast all the magic we want, but we got plenty of those right now. Give me 10 more potions. Give me a baker's dozen, son. I'll put some on it. Put a down payment on these maidens' kisses. Okay. Everything's cool. Everything's cool. Now, the thing about Edward and his harp is I believe each of his harp can inflict status effects. I'll give you a guess on what status effect the Dreamer harp inflicts. You're like, does it summon that goat boy from the Undertale? Like, nobody's gonna fucking get that reference. Nobody cares about Azrael Dreamer, god of hyper death. Alright, cool. That was fun. You don't seem to get into battles on the hovercraft, so that's also cool. Alright, back into the ruins of the castle, which will be quite the hassle. Alright, I gotta remember where all the secret walls are. By that I mean I got to remember to look down at the ancient text and see where all the secret walls are. Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. Oh, you don't say. You don't say. Let's just wander around. If you don't have an ancient text of your own, you can just spend the whole game walking around pressing against every wall. I guess that's what you were expected to do in your youth. In the age before the ancient text. The double ancient age, we call it. All of these are empty, though. Just like my heart. Just like my heart. Oh, wait, that's the way we came from. I was just gonna leave. I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done looting the castle ruin. Well, this is like Edward's castle. So these are healing and MP urns if you don't feel like staying at the inn. If you don't feel like staying up all night listening to Cecil tell ghost stories. Oh, I see the two of you escaped the slaughter. Mount Hobbs. Thick ice. Is it a natural ice, son? Yeah, we can't go up here. They don't want that. They don't want that. Alright, Ancient Text, where is the actual secret route that you keep lying to me about? You keep refusing to let me know about? Because there is... Oh, I remember now. I'm an idiot. This is something they taught you in Final Fantasy 1. And that's the fact that sometimes you can walk around the outside of the castle without zoning out. Boom. Elfland. Thanks. With his dying breath, he protected these treasures. A crossbow. A plumed hat. The ruby ring. I kind of want to put that on Cecil because I think it prevents a status effect, maybe? Oh, he can't wear that. He's too dark. The Hades gauntlets. Once he put those on, he can't remove them until they taste blood. I like your prison, by the way, where everybody can just walk in between the cells if they know the secrets. Yeah. Holy arrow, Batman. Golden needle, Batman. Neat. Once we have a dedicated bow user in the party, we'll be set. And now we can advance the game state. Not that way, you can't, idiot. So this is the way to Mount Hobbs, and like they were saying, there's ice in the way, and unfortunately none of us can cast fire magic. You can fight some fights here, if you want to. Slightly higher level enemies than the next dungeon we're actually going to. I want to fight at least one just to give Edward a taste of battle. And a taste of the darkness in my heart. So Edward's special commands, other than just meleeing, is to sing, which has a chance to inflict status effects. He has the salve ability, which... Oh wow, he actually put an enemy to sleep. Neat. Which I believe takes a single potion and like applies it to the whole party, which is kind of an AoE healing, I guess, if you want to think about it. Here, let's try it out. Salve. Not the worst. And then, of course, the cream of the crap, as James Rolfe would put it. Tell you what, you kind of pissing me off. Let's just summon a chocobo. Tornado. Low HP. Oh, well, when he gets low HP, he automatically hides. So his hide command is he just runs away until you call him back into battle. So that's neat. He's a neat character. He leveled up off screen. So there you go. The basics of Edward. Witness the disappointment. Even in the menu portrait, he looks sad. Cecil's like, I thought I was a fucking edgelord, sad sack. Then I met that bard. Even the darkness doesn't want him. Alright. The Antlion Cave, I believe it's known as. The ancient text will have just enough time to get updated as we sleep in this tent. A lot of optional treasures in here. Optional in the sense that you don't technically have to pick them up, but I mean, are they really optional to us, the pro gamer? You're like, more like a pro lamer. Got you good, Tenfey. Got you good. I'll give you that one, just this once. Goblins? I don't know nothing about killing goblins. Ooh. Silk Web, that casts slow on the enemies. Slow is actually one of the most useful debuffs in this game because you can hit most enemies, including bosses, with it. Like a boss. Ambushed by goblins. Everyone's going to melee their own goblin, and if you don't one-shot them, you fail the party. That's the new strat. Cecil even had to get a crit just to show him. Okay, Riddy, it's all up to you. Oh yeah. Everyone had a good time melee. Just like playing Smash Brothers Melee. A gold needle. We're not going to get turned to stone, are we? We better not. Darkness weave. We're getting the most bronze hourglasses, so those temporarily stop the enemy. Here early in the game, if you get into a serious situation, they can actually be quite good. Quite good, quite good. Why don't you sing at that turtle? And while you're doing that, Rydia can do something useful, like killing it with ice magic. We've learned from ceasing Samba. We learned from Final Fantasies 2 and 3 that big tortoises. I combine turtle and tortoise and make big tortoises. Hey, ice. Well, I've never had so many hourglasses, boys. Kronos himself is going to call it excessive. Darkness wave. Here, you just hide. Why don't you just do what you're best at? Edward leveled up, and everyone was proud of him. Ah, God bless him, son. I'm sure he'll redeem himself at some point. You know how these stories go. I'm sure he'll be the secret best character. It's like having a bard in your party in Final Fantasy XI, boys. Well, look at this fancy goblin. Domovoy. Domovoy goblin. Multabana. Well, never mind. The darkness wave took him too. I guess Cecil could stand to get some of his HPs restored. No, there's no reason not to cast white magic. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So this, they still haven't gotten to the point where you can just cast spells more than once in the menu. At least it's not as bad as FF2, once again. See, the fact that we played through the original, quote-unquote, NES versions of Final Fantasy 2 and 3 means we appreciate the gradual increases, son. You got in a battle for you could even walk downstairs. Preemptive strike. We're like preemptive death. Ooh. Son, Dark Wave is so good. It's gonna carry us through the whole game, I'm telling you. Ain't no need to heal just yet. Alright, ancient text. This is one of them dungeons that might have secrets and lies in it. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. The Lamia heart. So that one charms, just like a Lamia. Just ask Furion. Professional Lamia lover, son. FF2. See? Yeah, I could see why that guy was complaining in the comments of this mod on how these are just shown. But for the purposes of this playthrough, it's nice, because maybe even I won't miss them at this rate. There weren't really much of a reason to go through that one, except, well, I guess it got us on the other side of these rocks over here. Well, hey, talk about variety. Why don't you sing a song of sixpence? Holtinor, he's paralyzed. I mean, it's not unuseful. I'll give the boy his props when he earns them. Oh yeah. Why don't you hit us with some of that healing salve? What do you put on a Dark Knight? Salve? 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 How do you pronounce that word? It's one of those English words that's just hard to pronounce for no reason. If English is your second language, you're like, you mean all the English words with your stupid fucking made up nonsense rules? Look, I'm right there with you. I also hate how the word colonel is spelled. But you ain't got to fucking take it out on me, son. I'm on your side. Lullaby. Did it work? Is he asleep? Can this crowd be darkness waved? I'd love the darkness wave some smug fucking turtle. If the Ninja Turtles came at fucking Dark Knight Cecil, boys, you'd think they wouldn't catch Dark Wave. And then Edward's gonna finish the fight. I mean, it's not the worst damage, although he may have gotten a crit. Warp away the worries, son. Okay, a cross cures curse, which is a status effect I don't expect we'll get for a little while. But it's good to know that we can cure it when we do. It's like when Trunks showed up with the heart disease medicine. Grape flavored, I believe it was. All right, you attack that. You sing to that one. You hit them both with some icy magic. Icy ones and icy magic. That boy's confused. He's supposed to turn around when he's confused. Don't you know nothing, turtle? Don't you know nothing, Adamantom to me? Okay, it weren't quite enough. He hurt himself in his confusion. Blastoise, during a Nuzlocke, killed himself while fighting Lance. We're getting healed up good. Good and healing. Good and plenty. All right, now we're over here. And we could sleep. And tin it up. Emergency exit is nice. See, if we'd have had that back when everybody was frogs, we could have used it to warp away the worries. All right, that should be it for the fat loot of the dungeon. All that's left is the boss. The Antlion, I believe they called it. I like the lion half of your name, but the ant? right, you're going to attack that. You are going to sing the turtle a song, and then you're going to ice it. Paralyze. Edwards, he's been so useful in like every battle, but it's just such a mean to hate on him, son. Why should I be the one to break the tradition? Are we going to find a meteor buried at the bottom of this? Are we going to warp to the second world? And cross the big bridge? Are we going to battle on the big bridge? That's hard to say. Charming melody. He charmed like a ghost lady. Son, this guy can't be stopped. Let's see what she does. Slapped herself in her confusion. We double charmed her. Oh boy, is Edward going to have 100 HP now? Like a hero? He does. You get to join the hero club. Might as well cap out since we're about to fight a boss. I mean, we're about to get the sand pearl and nothing bad's going to happen. Well, Edward seems real confident that he can just walk in there and pluck that sand pearl like a juicy grape, so let's let him get to it. I like how Cecil turned around to Rydia and was like, well, looks like it's up to us again. Okay, apparently he counters, but can he be sung at? A charming melody probably wouldn't work on him. What are we gonna do? Let's just Choco Kick. That's the ticket. That's the Choco Kick it. Ugh, I just got a good look at the Antlion's face. What's wrong with your face? Guess you could be in charge of healing with your healing salves. Boys, I sure hope Rydia learns another summon someday. Cecil's like, why am I the only one getting punished? How come y'all can sing a bunch of songs and summon a bunch of fucking kicking birds, but I'm the one who gets mad at? Edward hit him and Cecil was there so smug. There we go, that's better. They're like, what kind of main tank wants his party members to get hit? And Cecil's like, main tank? I don't recall signing up for that. Do I need to remind you what a Dark Knight is? Speaking of which, you better hope this chocobo kills you, otherwise the darkness will. Yeah, you got lucky. Snuck into hell before I could send you there. Creatures are becoming more aggressive. Apparently you used to be able to just walk outside in the goblins and shit. You just hang out with them and be good friends. All right. Now we could slowly walk out of here and be worried about it. But if only there was some way to make our worries go away with some sort of powerful magic. Some sort of powerful magic. Once again, he hurt himself in his confusion. Just wanted to get one more level on Edward. Alright, we're going to step back one room. And then the worries will be warped away. So warp just takes you back one... Oh, I forgot it literally takes you back to the last floor you were standing in. So I just gave myself another casting. I gave myself another worry to warp away. In fact, if you're too deep in the dungeon, We might not have enough EMP to warp all the way out of here, because it's going to keep taking us back into rooms we've already been in. Well, we'll warp as many times as we can, and then we'll walk away the worries. That's like telling somebody to walk it off. You're like, man, I got worries. You know anybody that knows some ancient magic that could teleport me? Like, man, back in my day, we walked off the worries, son. Put hair on your chest. All right, we did it. We had just enough and a little bit extra. You're like, I don't know if that qualifies as just enough, Uncle Tenfey. I don't know if your mouth qualifies as being shut, but it should. Got him. Got him. All right, we gotta go back and heal Rosa. Oh boy. Suppose we'll save again just in case something dramatic and interesting happens. Here you go, sweet cheeks. I guess I should let the boy be the one to do it. Oh, I have to select it out of the inventory. I just dump everything I have in my inventory on top of her in a big pile and hope it helps. Well, there we go. We got our hot white mage girlfriend back in our party. I like how she immediately was shit talking Rydia. She's like, you can't cast Fire 1? What? They let you into Summoner School? Even every starting character in Oblivion and Skyrim can cast Fire 1. Even the most skooma adult Khajiit thief can throw out a fire spell. Oh, we'll let Edward have a little moment here. Play his harp. God bless him. Oh no, there was a scary man hiding in the bushes. He was a Sahagan. Son, it's time for Edward's solo battle adventure, son. Son, the spirit of his dead lady friend has come to cheer him on. She realized that 1v1, this might be a tough fight for old Edward. Unless he misses me with that shit enough times, then it ain't nothing. Oh no, we got slapped. Gruh, the thing said as it died. And then we won. And self-actualized. That's a lot of experience. I think this battle is here just to try to catch Edward's level up a little bit. Apparently she's just a ghost. Like, we're not in like a place where there are like ghosts and spirits. She's just a ghost that showed up when Edward decided to play a sad song and then get attacked by a bush hag. You know, nobody's going to believe this in the morning. They're like, where were you last night? He's like, I went out there and I was playing like a sad tune. I'm doing the wrong one. I'm doing Cecil's voice. He's like, I was playing a sad melody and then my dead girlfriend showed up and I beat up a monster. Cecil's like, yeah, I've had lucid dreams like that before too. All right. I'm glad you're all better. Drop by sometime. Also, I don't quite understand. I guess the pearl, because it's made from the secretions of the antlion, it has some sort of enzymes or something in it. And so when like you crush it over somebody with desert fever, however you get that, she probably pricked her foot on a prickly pear. Those things will get you. Okay, well now we have a white mage. Before we do anything else, let's get to the overworld map because I like that music better. There we go. All right, Rosa. So we need to have 3 back row characters now. So change. Put Cecil here. And Edward, you can just be down there by yourself. Or White Wizard, as they felt the need to translate it. So the neat thing about Rosa is that she can use staves, and there are some staves that like give bonuses to her white magic, but mainly she's a bow and arrow lady. You'll remember we found this cool crossbow earlier. And we got plenty of iron arrows. Okay, good, it combined them. But she's also got these holy arrows in case we run into some serious shit, aka some smug undead talking shit. All right, the very first thing we're going to do is go to my boy Edward and strip him asshole naked. And see which of these would look better on Rosa. Look, Rosa, I got you this plumed hat. And I got you this bard robe. And I got you this ruby ring. She's like, oh, Cecil, you're so good to me. And Edward's over there with a fucking tater sack. The only thing hiding or preserving his dignity, shivering in the cold. He's like, yeah, Cecil's a real class act. I guess we already had enough plumed hats, but I wanted his. I wanted him to know that I could take anything from him. I'm like that guy in Indiana Jones. Okay, cool. Let's pop by the item store, sell some of our garbage. So we don't need these extra bows. They could be useful when we get more casters if we want them to be able to shoot bows from the back row, but I mean, it's not like you can't buy more later. It's not like you can't buy more later. We could save Edward's Dreamer Harp, but I can't think of a good reason to, so we're just going to sell it. We're just going to sell it. Cellar door. I wish you could sort on this screen, but can't have it all, can you? All right, is there anything we might need for the next area? No, I don't believe we're going to get any of these status effects. I think it'll be a while before we start getting petrified. So that's cool. That's cool. Let's put you up to here. Maybe over to here. There's a method to my madness. I just like having my inventory a certain way. God. You crowd. And there we go. 37 potions. 37. I just found out my white mage girlfriend bought 37 potions. Lady, you have to pick down as your movement direction eventually. Maybe she can't actually walk down there. This is fun. I'm glad the NPCs in Final Fantasy games have this annoying trait. Is everybody healed? Everybody got MPs? Looks like it. What kind of magic you rocking? The good shit, son. The white magic. And she is level 10, so we don't have to Stop and put some meat on her bones. I guess we'll try to find a way to get past the ice on Mount Hobbs. Since Rydia just doesn't want to learn fire. So Beavis and Butthead would never have been so disappointed in anyone than he was Rydia that time she refused to learn fire. One fucking step. That's all it took. Alright, you're going to sing to that little feller. And then I'm going to use the darkness weave. I got to impress Rosa. See who dares survive. Okay. I just remembered something. Remember how earlier Rydia couldn't hit shit? I forgot that bows inherently have bad accuracy, but the good thing about Rosa being a white mage archer, she gets the aim command, which makes her bow much more accurate. So she's really the only viable bow wielding character. Son, she's also a big fan of Bojangles. I knew there was something I liked about that gal. I like how you stole some of Rydia's MP. That's fine. That's fine. Let's just get through the next story sequence. Cecil's like, oh, that's right. I forgot your village burned down. Someday we'll find Kane, the guy solely responsible for that, and bring him to justice. She's like, look, Rydia, we can't advance the game's plot until you burn this thing down. If VV Ornator from Final Fantasy IX was here, we wouldn't be having this discussion. That little feather loves burn things up. Well, she controlled that like Yamcha's spirit ball. Good work, team. She's so happy all of a sudden. She completely forgot that she was supposed to be sad about her mom. Okay, well now that you've got fire magic, let's put that over here. I get the impression it's going to be quite useful in the upcoming area. The ancient text will let me know if there's any good secret loot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, secret loot, baby. Ha-ha. Gotta want to have a secret loot, Jangles. The spirits. I think they absorb most magic. Can they absorb the darkness? Oh, you already killed one of them. Well, I can hit one with a darkness wave if I want to. Fuck you. You don't know me. Aim. Okay, well, the ice hurt him. Maybe it's just fire they absorb. They absorbed the arrow in the mouth that time. I like that we came across a ghost and Rosa was able to just shoot it with a bow and arrow. Must be another thing they teach you at White Mage School. Oh yeah, I forgot we were letting Rosa be the overworld character. Oh, the loot. The loot! Let's get in one more fight and then we'll sleep in a tent at this convenient save point that they put one room into the dungeon. Skeletons! My dark blade will have no effect. I'm just gonna parry that shit. You can fire them. She also gets the pray command, which has a chance of healing the party for free. But sometimes Jesus is like, nah, I'm not up to it today. You can just get killed by skeletons. Jesus is having one of his skeleton murder days that he has sometimes, son. Alright. Another round of fire should put them down. Oh yeah. Skeletons hate it. Which means I love it. She finally learned Toad? Okay, we'll tell you what, I don't know if the tent's gonna get our HP to full, so why don't you just throw out a fat cure, and then we'll sleep in a tent. And then we'll sleep in a tent. Like we used to. Like a family. This place is pretty straightforward. The ancient text is telling me I'm probably not going to miss the one treasure chest that's left. Oh yeah, I should save my game. You never know. Bombs. That's a Final Fantasy enemy I'm somewhat familiar with. And they're about to be somewhat familiar with the darkness. Yeah, you better sing him a funeral dirge. Because it's the only song you'll be hearing in hell. I don't know if these things are weak to fire, or if fire makes them blow up. Let's just try it for fun and see what happens. Maybe something good will happen. Edward's down there getting 69, so something good's got to happen now. No, they don't care about that. But they do blow up. As Final Fantasy bombs love to do. You pray for us. Son, if we counter Gygus, we'll be set. Because we'll have Rose's Break command. Thought you kids might appreciate a little Earthbound humor. That's Mother 2 humor for you non-Bakugaijin in the audience. Yeah, they don't care about any kind of... Well, maybe Thunder. We haven't had a chance to use Thunder yet. That was a hardy battle. She learned Raise. That's almost as good as the life spell. More holy arrows, please. Back attack. It's the first one we've gotten this playthrough. Don't worry. These ladies don't mind being in the front row. Edward's like, Cecil, what about me? I said, these ladies don't mind being in the front row. Why don't you just melee for fun? The Dark Wave. Aimbot. Son, Rose is all the time getting banned from Counter-Strike servers. Because she can't stop getting them headshots, son. She can't stop chugging all of Skeletor's Mountain Dews. Okay. Well, look at this feller up here, having him a little cinematic moment. Dude, what are you doing? You're supposed to throw out 2 kicks. You're killing me. During the automatic sequence, you're killing me. There he goes. All right, let's all get in one big battle and beat this bomb to death. The Mom Bomb, I just realized it's called. We can't rely on prayer. We're going to have to actually cast white magic. We're going to be more proactive. Oh yeah, big damage. Yang the Monk. I guess I could go over his kit. I should have used a salve that turn. My own mistake. Let's Libra this thing. It's basically the scan spell. I think Libra is Latin for scan. Oh, or it could just do nothing. Focus Brace Kick. So let's focus. Storing power. So you can store power for a couple of turns. I think, didn't the Karateka or whatever from Final Fantasy 3 have that ability? I can't remember. Well, ain't you pleasant now? You went into extra pleasant mode. It's gonna blow. Brace yourself. So brace increases his defense. I think that lasts for the rest of the fight or until he dies. All blowed up. And then you became a bunch of bombs. This might be a good time for some AoEs. Just saying. Also a good time for salve. Pray and salve. The darkness. So the kick command is kind of like the darkness wave in that he flies across the screen and deals minor melee damage to all the enemies. But it doesn't even like drain his own HP, which means how cool can it be? If your AoE attack doesn't damage you, then I don't even know what the point is. How are you going to impress anybody with that shit? Good luck getting a hot white mage girlfriend. All right, Edward, close her out. Son, secret best character, did all the work. High Monk of Fabul. Golbez is using Baron to get crystals. He's like, okay, should I know what any of that is? I guess he'd know what the crystal is, since the kingdom of Fabul has one of them. Oh no, all the cool monks left to train, so there's not but a bunch of students there, son. Anakin Skywalker's going to show up, and there's not going to be one Yingling left in the fridge, boys. I like how Cecil phrases that. He's like, yeah, and this summoner girl is like a victim of Baron and its hateful fucking soldiers. Not like me. I'm a cool guy. And my friend Kane. All right, and just like that, we finally have 5 party members. You love to see it. It's a big party. Son, you're going to need a lot of Totino's party pizzas to get through a party that big. All right, so Yang's whole deal with equipment is he's a monk, so he equips monkly things. I guess we could have hung on to some of that gear we vendored to put on him. His weapons, he gets like a fire claw, an ice claw, and a thunder claw. They don't like add to his attack power, they just add that element. And he can wear them on both hands. Good for him. Look at that little pond next to that single tree over there on the right, son. You gotta love little details like that. Need I remind you of level 2-5 from Super Mario Bros. 3 and how soulful it is. Gargoyles. Unless it's Demona, I don't give a shit. Well, he's charmed, but then Cecil knocked the shit out of him, so it didn't matter. Choco kick. So apparently some of the enemies in this game, like the goblins and the bombs, can drop this super rare items that teach a summon spell based on them. I've only played through this game a handful of times in my life, and I have never seen one of those items drop. If you have, leave it in the comments. And did you have to like go out of your way to like grind to find them, or did you just happen across one of them? It'd be like that time my friend Sean, God bless him, superstar of the Tenfey channel, Sean, he wanted so bad in the game World of Warcraft, there was a mount you could get from the Baron of Stratholme if you beat him in like 45 minutes without wiping. And he wanted that on his human rogue so bad. And like he did that dungeon over and over and over again, and it never once dropped. But then on a completely different day, another star of the channel, Garrett, everybody knows and loves, his younger sister played the game, and she was just running Stratholme, you know, just normally running it on her, I think it was a Night Elf Hunter. And that Baron's Mount horse dropped for them, and then they all rolled on it, and she just won it. I remember the first time Garrett told Sean about that. It was like Vegeta when Nappa was annoying him so bad that one trickle of blood came out of his nose. It just goes to show that if you want things too badly, you can never have them. But if you don't give a shit about them, you just hand it to you. It's a life lesson right there, boys. You weren't expecting a Sean and Garrett based life lesson in the middle of TMVA Final Fantasy IV. That's the Tenfey experience. You're like, you're joking, but it technically basically is, for better or worse, Tenfey. Charmed. I don't remember the accuracy or the rate that he like charms things being so high originally. Maybe he's just a much better character than I thought. Let's turn things into frogs for fun. So the tornado spell reduces the target to critical HP, in case you wonder what it does. Edward got hit with it earlier, if you remember. Become as frogs. I like that he keeps floating. And he keeps trying to cast tornado magic, son. Dead. And then there was Frog. Let's get some free healing before we end the fight. Let's get some salve before we finish the fight. Because if we just used a single potion in the menu, we'd restore like 50 HP to one character. I've mentioned recently that Edward's one of the best characters in the game. Good times. This is the first Final Fantasy where your characters naturally learn magic, I just realized. As our characters, or our spellcasters at least, level up, they just get certain spells at certain level points. We don't have to learn them from a store or buy books or just buy the spells as equipable items like we did in the first 3 games. Now, yeah, I haven't really pointed out the fact that this is the first game where the characters have set classes. Because the first game, you build your party from the 6 classes. The second game, everyone just grows into whatever you use them as. And in the third game, you just switch job classes. You're just generic onion boys. Never meaning no harm. Boss, Dark Cloud Hog. Always looking for them. Well, you've been tornadoed, which means that ought to kill you. Boys, everything's just working out. This is good cooperation and teamwork we got going on out here. Let us pray. Tornado, he missed. Dead. Couldn't even charm him because he's already in hell. What a good time we're having. Been recording for 2.5 hours, son. Going strong. Charmed. Wonder if the dark wave knocks them out of charm status or not. Yeah, I saw that 69. Rockbeak! Oh, they're cockatrices. We finally found enemies that could paralyze us. If we didn't have the best character in the game charming them before they could do it, son. I'm telling you, I won't hear one bad word about Edward in the comments. MVP. Oh no, God ignored our prayers. Garth Brooks is the only one that can console us about unanswered prayers. Oh yeah. Yang walks with such purpose across the overworld map. Okay, this is neat. You salve everybody. I'm gonna hit them with the dark wave, and then you can kick whatever ones are left, son. I'll loosen them like pickles. Oh, too late. I obliterated all the pickles. More bronze hourglasses for us to use at some point. We haven't stopped and looked at the overworld map in a while. Whoop. Fun. Ooh. My impression of Homestar Runner cosplaying as the cheat, trying to offer Strong Bad a bag of moldy bread. Guys. Alright. We made it to this here castle. And nothing bad's going to happen. We're going to come in here and warn them about Baron and Golbez. And they'll just put the crystal like under a bed somewhere and not tell anybody where it is. And they'll never find it. Alright, before we go to talk to the king, let's visit the arsenal. Up your arsenal so we could get some more claws. We could also get some demon armors for our boy Cecil. I don't know if all that's necessary. He seems to be doing alright for himself. Ice Claw, Thunder Claw. I'll buy a Thunder Claw just because it reminds me of Mega Man 8. Boom. Running with such determination. I guess y'all don't have an armor shop. That's neat. Okay. It would be nice to have some more gold needles now that we're encountering petrifying enemies. How many do we have? Oh, we got 4. That's 4 more than we'll ever need. See, if we had done the infinite money glitch at the very beginning of the game, we wouldn't even be thinking about this stuff. But it would take away a strategic element of the game. So it made you think. Probably don't really need to go to bed right this second. Also, I just realized they sell Dark Knight armor in the Arsenal store, but no monk gear? I'm pretty sure y'all don't have any Dark Knights here. Son, I ain't seen one hide or hair Christian Bale wandering around this place. Oh yeah, I don't know if there's secret items here that I should know about. The ancient texts. Take me to Fabul. Zeus's Rage. I bet you can guess what that casts. Bomb frag. This is the infirmary. Let's walk across all these beds so we can talk to Namingway. No, I don't want to change my name, idiot. Why are you everywhere? Alright, ancient texts. Lay these secrets on me. This crowd seems pretty on the up and up, so they probably don't hide shit in their castle. They just leave it out for you to take, to dare you to take. Woman! That's what Yang calls her. This is Sheila, his wife. Oi, Sheila. Oi, Sharon. Where's my Thunderclaw at? Alright, well, we met Yang's wife. That's neat. That's some world building. Right? Are you alright? Well, I'm standing right here, ain't I? I'm meditating. Is that what you're doing in bed there with your arms under the covers, son? Jostling about. Seems pretty intense. I guess we need to see another dance. Yes. Like that the bartender doesn't mind that you randomly jump up there with your deceptive dance. Beat them up, Sir Yang. Are you? You're safe in the castle, are you? A Brachius's wine. That casts a berserk, which seems to imply that you just drink it and get real mad and start endlessly meleeing. Like that the king keeps a tent up here in his bedroom. Wow, we can just sleep in the king's bed, boys. You better hope no Morrowind guards show up to report this crime. The king's quarters. Yeah. Well, you didn't seem to do much about me sleeping in his bed. And I didn't even take a shower beforehand, son. Let the king marinate in my monkly must. Okay, I think we're done running around the castle and getting treasures. Let's get this shit done. Alright, how's everybody's formation? I think we're good. I think we're good. let's, just for a brief moment, the briefest of moments, let's take this and this and see if Yang would like to wear them. Would you like a plumed hat for your bald head? I said, I'm not bald, I've got just the ponytail. Just like that little psychic young'un from the Earthbound. Cecil's like, we don't have time to explain the plot to you. A bunch of crowds about to come here, kick everyone in the dick, and take the crystal. Trust me, I know from first-hand experience. Oh, he knows Prince Edward, does he? Prince Edward in a can, son. Ask the king if his refrigerator's running. We'll get him good. Yes, I will defend Crystal, son. People say she's the reason the Star Fox series went to shit, but I don't believe so. I think it's Shigeru Miyamoto's fault. Because he can't make a damn game without a fucking gimmick shoved in it. Alright, we're gonna leave the magic ladies behind. Just like the Senzu beans, they'll just weigh us down to have healers in our party. Don't worry, we've got Sav. We've got a Sav boy. Alright, let's defend the castle. Now you know that captain's gonna run away just like the general earlier. And Cecil's got 269s waiting for him. We charmed the captain. The captain's charge ability, I believe that's referenced in Final Fantasy IX. Steiner, he gets an ability, I think it's called charge or something to that effect. And it makes it where everyone in the party who's in critical health does a melee attack. It's what speedrunners do to beat Necron at the end of the game. I don't remember which GDC it was, but there was a GDC where they were running Final Fantasy IX and they were using that strat. And you'll never guess which party member landed the final blow on Necron at the end of the game. I'll give you a hint. I cared enough about it to reference it here in the future. That should be all the hint you need. Well, we were beating the shit out of them, but then the punk bitches decided to bomb us from orbit like a bunch of cowards. Alright. These guys we can just kill for fun. We ain't got to worry about one of them running away like a punk bitch. Charmed. I guess he just charms every time. I'm telling you. I had my boy Edward all wrong before I came into this playthrough. The Spoony Bard condition has been laid bare. Yeah. You kind of doing a real good job. I like how we're winning every fight, but then the story's like, no, you're a bunch of punk bitches and you have to keep running away. This is an old JRPG, so you can't just win. What are you, simple? Tell you what, this time we'll kill at least one of the other soldiers for fun. After our Darkness Blade, of course. And after. Don't talk to me before I've had my Healing Bard salve. I guess it doesn't matter if you charm the captain, because he doesn't seem to attack directly. He just seems to yell at his subordinates to attack us. Imagine that. I guess because he's in the back row, technically, is why our melee's doing so bad. 69, dude. suppose I could have had Edward charm one of the other soldiers. A lot of hindsight in these plot battles, I'm noticing. And done. This is very cinematic, you gotta say, compared to Final Fantasies 1 through 3. Especially compared to 1. If this was Final Fantasy 1, then every one of these text boxes would just go and be one sentence and then go and then like an NPC would just disappear. God bless them, son. The gargoyle. Oh wow, one gargoyle. I've already fought like groups including these things. And now I'm supposed to be so scared. I think that was the first time he landed an attack and it automatically charmed him. I didn't even know how to react to it. The Thunderclaw let him do extra damage right there. Retreat to the crystal room, son. Oh no! Edward slipped on a banana peel. We're done. There's no hope. They know who the threat is. Just, you got it, buddy. You did all you could. We appreciate it. So I guess even if they're charmed, it doesn't matter because of that charge command. Just makes them automatically melee us. Pretty clever. Get back in here, Edward. My God, we need your salve. Oh, well, he can't do shit. He's just gonna keep auto-hiding. I really don't have to focus on taking down the captains first. I just do it for fun. Drink a potion. Go ahead and get rid of one of these damn soldiers then. Well, that's fun. Here, give that boy a potion before he can run away again. Was I? Yeah, that's what I thought. And he didn't even use it on himself. Damn it, Edward. I refuse to let a single one of these fucking captains get away. I'm going to melee them all to death. Probably should heal myself. Oh no, I did it wrong. Is this it? Is this the end of the playthrough? It might be. Okay, good. He just did slip by. Alright, let's use our one X potion. X is going to give it to us, son. Oh yeah. A little bit of healing. I wonder why it picked that number. Well, Edward is useful until he's not. Oh, I should have used one of the spellcasting items. This would be the perfect chance for it. This would be the perfect chance for it, boys, to save the playthrough. I mean, we could have very easily killed that other enemy and then the captain would have run away. But then you all would have run away from the Tenfey channel. Feel the icy hate of my heart, Antarctic wind. Oh no, the captain's going to run away anyway? I'm sad. I'm sad. Everything went wrong. I blame Edward. What a fucking mess. Well, hey, it's our good friend Kane. Kane, my God, where have you been? I'm so exhausted from making out with my hot girlfriend, Rosa. I needed a bro to talk to. Oh no, Kane wants to fight? But we're good friends. Don't you remember all the good friends Siri was shared? I like how the enemy description is just Dragoon. How impersonal. Fine then, I'll let you feel the darkness in my heart. 48 damage worth of darkness. Oh no, he's being dismissive. Damn you, Kane. I can melee too? Shit, Lord. Maybe he'll miss. Oh no. Perished. It wasn't the spear that killed him. It was the betrayal. It was the broken heart. Well, shit. Kane's like, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Boys. So that's Golbez. He seems real pleasant. Got real pleasant background music voice. Oh no, Rosa. You took all of my good gear with you. Actually, didn't we take gear off of her to give to Yang, or did we take it off of Rydia? I don't know. We can't worry about that shit. Boys. Only Nick Foley can understand Cecil's pain on being betrayed by somebody named Kane. Only he understands our hurt. We got fucked up. It's a good thing Rydia knows Cure Magic, and that Golbez, I guess, didn't notice her in the corner to shoot a lightning bolt at. Yeah, we did a real good job. Sad music indeed. Yeah, I took the gear off her. Yeah, I completely forgot that Rosa leaves the party there. I mean, once again, it really doesn't matter. You don't have to worry about min-maxing that much. Maybe later in the game, but right now we're good. Hey, old man, where's the king? He's like, he got this shit knocked out of him. No thanks to you, crowd. Apparently Hermes was hiding in that pot eating his manwich. Oh, so y'all do keep secrets, huh? That you thought I didn't know about. The Demon Shield. More Dark Knight gear. That y'all hid. Ooh. Alrighty. Let's go talk to the king. Keep hanging in front of the party. Just to blend in with the locals. The local yokels. Telling a funny jokel. Oh, I have to go to bed first. Then we can advance the plot. Once again, Morgana from Persona 5. Just sternly pointing at the bed. We could update that now to being Yukichi from that anime about the big cat. I couldn't tell you the name of that anime, but it's the one where the lady, the working gal in Japan, she like adopts this cute little cat and he grows up to be big, like the size of a bear. And he's like her stay-at-home house husband. He also sternly demands you get enough sleep. Baron has airships, which means they don't even look at the water. We could just sail up in a boat. They don't even acknowledge it as a living thing. It's like when you go on a savannah tour and if they tell you to stay inside of the Jeep because the animals like see the Jeep as like not a living thing. But if you get out and walk around and you're like, hey guys, I'm a hairless ape that evolved to use tools, they'll just run over and eat your asshole. And not even in the good way. All right, the king's going to give us A Dark Knight blade. I don't understand why this place has so much Dark Knight shit. I guess nobody spec'd into being a Dark Knight, so they didn't have anyone to give this stuff to. Fine, I'll take your death sword. Yeah, it's probably bad if he gets all the Dragon Balls. I mean crystals. I mean Chaos Emeralds. Okay. Well, let's equip our new Darkness Sword. The new Death Sword. Ooh. Ooh. Let's go speak with Mrs. Yang and then we'll advance the plot. How good for us. Hit him with a frying pan, son. Should have had you in the damn party. Should have hit Kane and Golbez upside the head. I don't care how powerfully magical you are or how cool of a dragoon you are. You get hit in the head with a cast iron frying pan, boys. You ain't waking up for a week. Okay, we can sell some of our shitty old Dark Knight gear that we don't want anymore. Like the Shadow Sword. And the Dark Shield. The Dark Shield rises. My inventory's so fucking messy. I ain't got time or patience to be dealing with that. Should we be staggering our saves? If I regretted so much Rosa taking some of that low-level gear with her, I would. But honestly, it doesn't matter. I'm not upset. Of course not. You kids at home aren't either. So there's the boat. But just for fun, let's explore over here real quick. Oh boy. Oh boy. Charmed. Save from charms. What? What? Now? Cut, cut. Son of the Darkness crits. Just melee. I thought for sure she was going to finish that thing off. Well, so many steps we took. Darkness wave, and then you could do that. Ooh. Son, our darkness wave is getting rather hardy these days. Carl's Jr. himself would nod in approval. And then hand us a cheeseburger so thick you couldn't eat it without collapsing. I'm glad to see we get to take so many steps these days. So many steps. I don't care how dark red your color palette gets. The darkness wave claims all. And we got a free gold needle. Hot damn, boys. So you may notice this here woods. Got us another chocobo forest. Someday we'll have an excuse to summon the fat chocobo. But for now, there's always some Gishel greens in the ground. I'm just running until the character can't move anymore because the item occupies a slot. If you wanted to stay here and grind with your characters, you could use the chocobo to get rid of her MP back and use it to heal. That's fun. But we're not going to do that. Work it, baby. Before we get on this boat, let's lighten our load for a second. No particular reason. No particular reason. Oh god, and I've been spoiled by modern Final Fantasy games where you can just click a menu and unequip somebody, all of their gear, and then hit L or R to scroll to the next party member. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And there we go. Just thought y'all might enjoy the salty breeze better if you weren't weighed down with a bunch of armor and gear. Armor gear. There we go. And done. Oh boy. Sailing on a boat in a JRPG, nothing bad could happen. Nothing bad ever happens during an ocean voyage in a JRPG. I like that Sheila came down here to see us off. Yeah, she should be coming with us. My God. Let's set sail indeed. The plan? First, Kane's getting kicked in the nuts. Then Golbez is getting kicked in the nuts. Then the king is getting kicked in the nuts. And then that piece of shit that was shit talking me to the king at the very beginning of the game is getting kicked in the nuts. In that order. Oh yeah, there's Sid. I forgot about that guy. So uneventful, son. It's refreshing that they had the... I can't even finish the joke. Leviathan. Of all the boats in all the ocean, Leviathan had to come bother us. He's probably mad because everybody flies around in airships well out of his reach. So the one time somebody gets on a boat, he's down there licking his lips underwater. You witless dogs, reef the sails. Is that a proper sailor term? Are there any salty sailors in the comments? Well, Riddy is dead. Well, Yang followed her. Not the last time that a martial artist will jump off of a vessel in a body of water to rescue somebody who fell overboard. No, wait, that's not true. The second time it's to punch some smug octopus in the mouth. I forgot. And once again, Cecil wakes up all alone. Except he doesn't have an unconscious child that he recently orphaned with him to console him this time, son. Oh no. My darkness blade will become even more powerful when it's fueled with loneliness. Listen to this sad music in the overworld. Boys, you hate to hear it. A town place where... Oh, you don't... I thought you had to step into this town. I never realized up to this point you could just walk around it. Anyway, there might be an awkward reason why Cecil might not want to go into this town, but unfortunately we have to. Yep, Basidia. Ooh, this might be awkward. I'm just saying, this crowd might hold a grudge from the beginning of the game. They don't believe in automated story sequences. I don't have a chance to tell them the finer intricacies of Spec Ops: The Line and how I've done nothing wrong. Oh no! The first black mage we ran into turned us into a frog. Well, why didn't you do this when we were here earlier killing all you crowd? Son, you did it to yourselves. Here, cast that on me again. There we go. Eek. The Dark Knight of Baron. Son, the best part is if you talk to them again, they just jump out of town, boys. They broke the wall. No clip was turned on. Well, you crowd can't stay mad forever. Will you at least sell me items? See, the store don't care. Commerce don't care. What about here at the inn? I'm sure I could get some nice, useful people. What say you? Never forgive or forget Baron's raid. Well, shit. You're not gonna cast a spell? This guy's drunk. I wish it started a battle with him. Release our people. You know I'm not in charge of that, right? Hey, Namingway, what the hell are you doing here? Give me a drink, buddy. On the house. See, it's good to know there are some people that are mature enough for this shit. Oh no, it be poison. Poison beverages. Lord help me, this can't get anywhere. So at least I can watch this dancing girl. Okay. Apparently the dancing girl was actually a magic hag who, spoilers, turned us into a pig. We're a poisoned pig. Have we not suffered enough? I'm a human being, damn you. Yeah, it's sad that humans hurt each other. Good thing y'all are above that. Bastards. Oh, Lord, help me. Well, I can't go advancing the plot in this state. I'm going to bed. I'm going to sleep this shit off like a bad hangover, son. The old poison pig. $200, that's the most painful thing y'all have done to me. I'm praying that I wake up and I'm a Dark Knight boy again. Oh boy, we did sleep it off. So there you go, kids. If you become a poison pig, don't go whining to the emergency room. Just go to bed. It'll be fine when you wake up. All right, we had fun and shared laughs, but there's plot to advance, son. The House of Prayer. Now, remember that guy was standing there in the crystal room, which is behind him, I believe, at the beginning of the game when we were availing ourselves of the crystal, son. One of Fox McCloud's favorite activities. Elder may forgive you, but I can't. This is a house of prayer. You two have very different attitudes. I'm going to read all your good books. Earth, Wind, and Fire, son. It's September. The Encyclopedia of Black Magic. How do innocent babies grow up to be evil men? Boys, talk about philosophy, son. Predestination. If Jesus knows everything you're ever going to say or do, does that mean you actually have any control over it? Boys, these are the hard-hitting questions you got to ask when you revisit a town that you genocided earlier. Oh, I was on a boat and like it wrecked. Can you guys call me an Uber? He's like, you can't apologize to a corpse, idiot. Look, he immediately heard the remorse in our voice. There's a guy even worse than me at Baron. He killed 2 Mysidia villages. I need to go get revenge on him. Also my friend Kane, who turns out is a huge asshole and he never told me. That's the most hurtful part, not that Kane betrayed us. It's the fact that he never told us he was secretly a huge asshole. As long as you rely on your dark sword, you'll never defeat true evil. It will only darken your soul. If you wish to fight with purity, then go to Mount Ordeals to the east. It's there destiny lies. Oh, but my hot girlfriend. If she means that much to you, then stop being an emo piece of shit. Go climb the mountain Exchange your sacred sword and you'll become a paladin. Oh no. Cecil's like, but paladins have to go to church and eat their vegetables. Oh no. Oh boy. We're getting allies. Palam and Param. That sounds like it'd be difficult names to distinguish in the original language. These two? Cecil's like, what? Am I babysitting? How many magic kids have I got to raise? Yeah, Palam and Param. Alright, so this is... The sister is a white mage and she's prim and proper. And the brother is a black mage and he's full of sass and vinegar. He hasn't upgraded the piss yet. Sup, dude? Skate Street? Well, there you go. Become a paladin and you'll have my trust, boys. This crowd, they won't let a Dark Knight in the party. That's not the meta, son. You can't run Primal Bahamut with a Dark Knight in your party. All right. Well, we got these two magic youngerns in our party now, so I guess we should put them in the back row. You can tell who's who by their sassy faces. Put the white mage on top. That's what you all got equipped. Staff, leather armor. I don't think any of the gear we had our allies hand to us beforehand is any better than what they're wearing. Oh, the ruby ring is. Ruby Rod has joined the party. You know you'd be in good straits then. What kind of magic you kids got on you right to start with? Not some bad white magic. What about your brother? What about your Nissan? Like, oh no, I drive a Toyota. Oh yeah, the basics. Okay. As for equipment, we can give him the ice rod. Beautiful. All right, let's take you kids shopping. Let's see, between the two of them, who's got the cooler overworld sprite? I like this green one. Okay. The funny thing is, if we go in there and like talk to that lady that turned us into pigs, she'll do it again, even with Param and Palam in the party. God, that's hard to say. All right, so we can get different kinds of rods. We could get them some holy arrows and crossbows. We can even get a healing staff, which casts a very low level heal when used in battle. So that's fun. Let's buy one for fun. And a flame. No, I didn't mean to buy two. Hold on. Bites of Dusto. No. Did my Bites of Dusto button not work? Why did the audio stop? I've hit something in this fucking emulator to mute it, and I've ruined the playthrough. So give me a second. Give me a second to fix this. Okay. Well, apparently I can't depend on the power of Bites of Dusto, because even though the emulator says that it's set to backspace, pressing that just made the volume cut out. As always. Okay. No, I forgot they don't stack. It's not a huge deal. We're really not going to worry about it. Let's give you a healing staff for fun. Boom. Now, I can't remember if we bought the fire staff before I fucked everything up or not. No, we didn't. So let's do that real quick. Boom. You'd love to see it. Battle cast fire when used in battle. And that's a good thing, because we might be coming across some crowd that hate fire. Damn. Guy doesn't believe in us at all. Alright. Well, let's get you both a robe and wizard's hat. Alright, so this gear can be equipped by a paladin. So we could buy some of this to take with us. God, that knight armor is expensive. Let's see, we can sell some shit too. Once we get you all geared up and good to go. Wizard. Gaia. I like that Gaia gear is like a recurring... recurring is the right word. I'm so used to fucking up pronunciation that I can't tell when I'm doing it right. It's a recurring piece of armor throughout the Final Fantasy games. Tends to absorb earth. Alright, everybody's got real good gear. Real good gear. Sort. Let's sell off some of this garbage that we used to covet. We can sell these damn claws. Sell these iron rings. Sell this extra staff we bought for fun. I want to keep the ruby ring because I do believe it prevents... I need to look up at the ancient texts exactly what the different accessories prevent. Don't need your harp no more. That's our future paladin gear. Don't need this rod. Could sell some of these spellcast items that we never think to use, but they're too good to sell. Let's sell all of this leather armor. Sell all of these plumed hats. So yeah, we're saving up. We just need, what, 8,000 to buy that knight armor for the future. Do we have any regular items that sell really good? You know, you only sell for 1 gil because they don't want you to sell your good shit. Yeah, these spellcast items don't even sell for like a ton. So it's not even really worth it when you think about it. When you sit down and think about it. Alright, well, we'll earn some more money because I wanted to take these young'uns out there and grind them up. You're like, could you say that again, Uncle Tenfey? As the police are on their way. I'll grind their bones to make me bread. But in all seriousness, while we're here next to town, be a good chance to level these young'uns up. Boosh. That's how it's done. Let Uncle Cecil show you how it's done. The Dark Blade. The Dark Blade. So their gimmick, if a battle ever lasts long enough, is... Okay, there we go. So he casts black magic, she casts white magic. He has Boast and she has Cry, which I think Cry might lower the enemy's attack or something, and Boast might raise like his magic attack, like Pokemon. But then they've also got the Twin Cast. So if they're both alive and both have MP, you can have them use Twin Cast, and after a certain number of turns, they'll do a big AoE. It's a good thing. Heal your brother. Alright, alright, alright. Just a shimmy and a shaking my way across the world map. And when we run out of MP, we'll take us a world nap. Preemptive strike. And like I said, you can heal for fun. Oh, don't forget he's left-handed too. That's how you know he's the cooler sibling. If they were in the yearbook, it'd be like those twins that had the same name, but one of them was the cooler one that had sunglasses on. Look at that, boys. They can't stop learning magic. They even learned pig. I do want at least Fyra before we go advance in the game state. And like I said, ideally we'd be able to buy that knight armor before we head down there. We're almost halfway to having it. Might use this as an excuse to fight a few battles off camera. Mainly because this is the first recording session and we're almost at an hour and a half. Oh, the Death Sword sometimes just kills enemies. That's fun. But we're almost at an hour and a half, son. I've reached that point where my coccyx is aching and my ass is going numb. That's usually how I know that it's time to end a recording session. So what I might do is just start slowly fading out, and when we come back, this crowd will have a couple of levels on them. We'll have us a little bit of spending money, boys, and we'll get that plot going. The Adventures of Dark Knight Sissel. 3 gold needles. That's just a bonus. That's just a bonus, boys.